Okay, guys, I am fresh off of watching the Xbox and Bethesda showcase, and oh my god, that show was amazing. It was it was everything I wanted to see. Everything I wanted to see. They showed some incredible games coming to Game Pass day one, like huge announcements, and then they made great new game announcements. And they showed Halo, and it looks incredible, by the way. They showed us Starfield, looks incredible, by the way. I mean, we even got a release date for Starfield, which, I gotta be honest, the closer we got to E3, the less I was expecting a release date for Starfield. I was expecting a release window for Starfield. They gave us a full-blown date. I mean, we got a lot of stuff from the showcase, and I figured that since I just got done watching it, while it's all fresh in my head, I'm just gonna go ahead and make this video. So, with that being said, let's get right into it.
"20 years. That's how long Xbox has been with us. And like you, this is a moment I always look forward to."
It was amazing to me that the first thing we saw when the show started was Todd Howard walking out onto the stage to talk about the relationship between Xbox and Bethesda. But that wasn't the only thing he had for us. He also gave us a sweet, sweet Starfield teaser trailer with some in-game footage. It wasn't exactly the gameplay we were hoping for, but holy shit, this game looks beautiful. And the kicker is that now we finally have a release date of 11/11/22. That's November 11th, 2022. And this is actually really cool. I mean, in my personal opinion, this is really cool because Skyrim launched 11/11/11. And actually, I lied because that wasn't the kicker. The actual kicker for Starfield is that right after they showed the release date, a screen popped up that said Xbox exclusive. 110% confirming that Starfield is exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem. And this is what we've been talking about. This is what we've been asking for. We all had a feeling that it would be the case, but for a lot of people in denial, it would have never been set in stone until Xbox blatantly came out and said it in big, bold letters. And that's exactly what they did in this show. The only place to play Starfield will be Xbox and PC. And the cherry on top of all of this is that at the end of that trailer, I didn't see an Xbox One logo. I saw Xbox Series X and S and PC. So that must mean, I'm assuming that means that this is a next-gen exclusive. And that's incredible if that is the case. And this really sets the tone for just about everything that we saw the rest of the show. And up next on my list of highlights is Back 4 Blood coming to Game Pass day one. And this is huge for me because I was looking forward to checking this game out. And now I don't gotta worry about forking out $60 or anything like that. It'll just be there for me to play in Game Pass as soon as it launches. Also worth mentioning, this is the perfect game for Game Pass. 4-player zombie killing co-op. That's got Game Pass written all over it. I cannot wait to check this game out later this year. And then we got the announcement that Doom Eternal is getting a next-gen update later this month. And this announcement kind of went under the radar because of all the other announcements being so big. But this is one that I am genuinely excited for. I haven't even really touched the DLCs because I've been waiting for this next-gen upgrade. Doom Eternal is one of the best shooters I've played in the last decade, and I can't stress enough, if FPS games are your kind of thing and for some reason you haven't tried this game yet, then just hold out for a few more weeks because that next-gen update is going to be insane. 4K 60 with ray tracing, and they'll have 120 FPS performance mode. Then we got to see a new campaign trailer for Halo Infinite, and oh my god, it looks beautiful. I mean, just look at my handsome boy in this trailer. Look at him. He looks fantastic. And it seems we've got a new AI companion in the place of Cortana, who seems like a Cortana 2.0. And I'm super interested to see how all of that unfolds. But it wasn't just the campaign we got a chance to see. We got our first sneak peek at Halo Infinite's multiplayer as well, and damn, it looks nice. Throwing fusion coils, grappling onto vehicles, new weapons, new equipment, new maps. This looks incredible. And we've got confirmation from Bonnie Ross that the new Big Team Battle mode will be 12 vs 12 combat as opposed to the old 8 vs 8 that we've been accustomed to for so long. And I'm hyped for this because Big Team Battle has always been my go-to game mode in Halo multiplayer. I've said it numerous times on this channel, but this is the most excited I've been for a Halo game since Halo 3. The multiplayer looks like some fantastic blend of Halo Reach, Halo 3, and Halo 5, and I'm 100% on board for it. Also, it put a huge smile on my face just to see Joseph Staten walk up on stage and talk about Halo again. And with the holiday 2021 release window, I'd be willing to bet that we see this November 15th, 2021. And then we've got Atomic Heart launching into Game Pass, and this really surprised me. Now, I remember hearing about this game years ago and then getting excited for it. It kind of reminded me of BioShock, and this was right after I had played the BioShock games for the first time. I was 100% sold on this game, but then I don't think we heard anything about it for years after seeing it. And to see it pop up at this show today was incredible. And the fact that it's day one in Game Pass is huge. But we're getting even more Game Pass news with the announcement that Plaguetale Requiem, the sequel to Plaguetale Innocence, will be launching into Game Pass day and date as well. And I'm excited for both of these games, so I'm definitely going to be checking them out once they launch. And I got one of my wildest predictions right. In my last video I said I thought we'd see an Outer Worlds 2 reveal, and oh my god, somehow I was right. I saw people around the community saying it was a possibility, but I never really thought it would be true. I didn't think that we were going to see it. I mean, I mentioned it in my last video, but that was just me trying to speak it into existence. I wasn't really sure if we were going to see this game at all. But I'm absolutely blown away that this happened. Granted, I'd imagine that this game is a ways out, but it was nice seeing that announcement trailer for Outer Worlds 2. And up next, we've got to look at Forza Horizon 5, and this might be the best looking game I've ever seen. And that's considering the fact that in this very same showcase, we saw Flight Simulator. We already knew that Forza was going to look good. I mean, Forza Horizon always looks good, that's just the way it is. But I wasn't prepared for this at all. Absolutely gorgeous visuals with what looks to be smooth, ray-traced 60 FPS gameplay. This is gonna look nuts on next-gen consoles. And I'm happy to see that we've finally confirmed Mexico as the location. They're saying it's the biggest map in the Horizon series by far, and that's great to hear. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from Playground Games. It looks like it'll feature tons of off-road racing opportunities as well, which is one of my favorite things from the Horizon series. And if Halo launches in November like I imagine it will, then it looks like November will be stacked for Xbox with back-to-back bangers because Forza Horizon 5 is set to launch November 9th. And they ended the show with a bang with the announcement of Arcane Austin's new vampire game, Redfall. And this looks really interesting. I gotta be honest, I don't think it's what a lot of people expected. But when I heard people saying it was an RPG type game, I wasn't really buying it because that didn't seem like Arcane's kind of thing. But after watching that trailer, this is exactly Arcane's kind of thing. It can be played in single player or co-op, but it basically looks like a badass power trip of vampire killing. We didn't get much info story-wise from the trailer, but if the trailer is representative of what they aim to do with their gameplay, then I'm sold. I'm there day one. If you saw my latest video, then you know I talked about a few studios that could be Xbox's workhorse studios, and I mentioned Obsidian as one of them. Well, I think that Arcane is definitely there on that list as well. It was an amazing announcement trailer, and I'm looking forward to learning more over the next year. And we got a release window for summer 2022. Overall, I have no problems giving this showcase a 10 out of 10. I think I gave last year's showcase about an 8 out of 10, but this blows that showcase out of the water. In fact, this was probably the best Xbox showcase since well before the Xbox One generation. The last time an Xbox showcase had me this hyped was probably the Halo 4 reveal at E3 2011. And even then, I think this was overall a better show than that was. I mean, Halo 4 was a big moment, but this show in general was better than that show. But what do you guys think? Did you enjoy the show? Did you not enjoy it? Either way, let me know how you're feeling in the comments. Leave a like if you liked the video, and please remember to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell because it really helps the channel out a lot. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.